Alright, here we go.
We're off to a good start here.
This is Ryan, and these are his breasts.
Welcome to the One in a Row Garage. Alright, so look, we're going to adjust this clutch. It seems to be a topic of much discussion with these things. First thing we did that we're not going to redo is take this adjuster, your adjuster, all the way loose. So you want as much slack on that thing and make this cable as long as possible. Then for this particular video, to make it easier, we're going to pull the exhaust off, all right? So here we go. I got to get some hands on that other one.
Got the bottom bolt. My nut again.
Just pull these two nuts off. Somebody dropped a nut.
I dropped my nut. Sounds like a personal problem. Oh, Rick dropped his nut.
Here we go. We got stuff going all over the place. I don't know who said we should have just taken this off before we did the video, but whoever that was, I'm not sure. Actual lighting. All right. Take that other one off, though. Is that the nut you dropped?
No, I got it. No, we just got one in the bracket.
Take these off. We'll get to this actuator shaft. There will be another video coming, I'm sure, once we get these perfected and we are like, you know, Warner Brothers level stuff. Like this. You can see the shadow of my boob now. But for right now, we're gonna assume you know there's a ball and ramp in there. All right, so I need a 3/16 Allen wrench right here, and then an 11/16 wrench. Don, can you grab me an 11/16 wrench, please, sir? Here we go. So you take this 11/16 wrench right here. You're gonna put it on this jam nut, and you're gonna have to get a little aggressive with it and separate them. All right. When the jam nut comes off, just for the sake of showing you and for demonstration, we're going to take it all the way off. Then we're going to take this shaft all the way out again, just for demonstration purposes, to kind of drive a one-point home here. And here's the shaft. That's what they look like. There it goes all the way through.
A lot bigger than your shaft.
Allegedly. So this thing goes all the way through, and it pushes on the throw bearing inside the primary, right? Push this in, and Paulie, if you can take a little look right here at this, you'll see when I'm screwing this in, I can actually pull the ramp side of the ball and ramp out, right? See how I push it in? That's important. So this cable is loose, very loose, so it will allow the ramp to slide over those balls and as far back as possible. Now, the book says a lot of things about this clutch, but I've had some experiences that have been a little bit different than the book, okay? They tell you to run it in till it gets tight and then back it off a quarter turn. The reason they tell you to back it off a quarter turn is because of heat, right? It's always because of heat, everything. So when the thing heats up, there's some expansion, and you need to leave some room for expansion, sort of. So, and it's probably the best way to do it. It's just not the way I've had the most success. So to know exactly where that shaft is touching on the throw-up bearing itself, I push them in. So I take my Allen wrench and I'll turn this. Now it's tight right now, and it's getting tight, and I'm actually opening those clutches in that pressure plate, and the throw-up bearing is pushing it. Well, it's pushing all the way out. Now as I turn it back, I can turn it to where it goes completely slack, and I can feel it a lot better. Like once it goes right there, okay? Now it's, that right there is where it goes slack. If I push it forward any bit, it gets tight right away, okay? Goes my trusty jam nut, put it on there, right? Now again, for those that are by the book, when you get to this point, it tells you about a quarter turn, all right? I am gonna do it a little bit different. I'm gonna do it about there. So a little, back it off just a touch and tighten it up. Okay. but I definitely don't back it off the full quarter turn, just a little bit. Right? And sometimes, depending, and the only reason I'm doing that, sometimes it can take a little bit on each bike. I'm not 100% sure why. Sometimes it's the throw-up bearing. Sometimes it's the length of the shaft. As you can see on some of them, when you take it off, they can wear down a little bit. It could be a myriad of reasons, but or the ball and ramp just doesn't sit there right. So it can be a little bit different on each bike you do. Sometimes you got to play with it, but it's really not that much. It's pretty simple. Push it in, back it off. Book says quarter turn. I don't. I just go right to the turn. Thank you, nubs. Come over here to this. Push that in just a little bit. Not all the way. Doesn't matter. So, and I don't like to push them in all the way because if you push that clutch lever in all the way, you can run the risk of having that little thing fall out down there in that ramp. I've only had that happen once, but I don't like it. Anyway, start to separate these, lengthen it up, trying to move my hands out of the way. And you'll see that clutch lever come out, right? And this is where it gets a little bit funny. When that clutch lever gets right there, this is where the touch comes in, or a little bit of experience and time with that cable. That clutch lever is out, but the cable itself is still slack inside of there. So when you push that lever, and I'm going to have Donnie pull it, you can take a good look at it. Go ahead, pull it. Right? Feel that let off? Right? Now watch this. Go ahead one more time. That's just by hand, and I'm not. It's still very loose. Go ahead. It's getting better. I do it a couple times. One more time. What do you think, Don? A little bit too?
Like about a quarter's play.
A little bit? All right. Do it again. Clutch letting off good?
Yeah.
Is it? You sure? You sure, Sponge? Oh, all right. There you go. Once you get that done, jam nut on there. And again, the clutch adjustment, there it is.
I got feel too, you know.
You got feel too. You
Don't
can
hurt
feel
my
something.
feels.
Don't hurt your feelings. I'm not gonna hurt your feelings. I don't think anyway. So me and my moves will then tighten this up like this, 9/16 and ½ inch. However, a bunch of them, they tighten that jam nut on there. A bunch of them are 7/16. It depends on which ones. I think the Barnett ones are 9/16 and ½ and the ones from Donna are 7/16. So, but that's pretty much it. You get there, push it on the clutch, get the bike running, let it warm up, pull the clutch in, step on it. If you get any type of drag, you can redo it. Like I said down there, you don't have to pull the exhaust off. Play with that. I always take this loose when I mess with them down there. Let's see what else is there. That's really it. Don't over tighten this. You pull this too tight and end up snapping clutch cables. You should know that. Other than that, that's all I got.
And remember, to the end of the driveway, warranty expires.
Thank you, Don. I forgot about that. That is very important. The end of the drive, locally famous end of the driveway warranty. Till next time. Bye.